All right. Hello, my name is Jordan Caraway. I am Miss Hoover 2022, and I am starting a YouTube series where I am interviewing women in different male-dominated career fields, as you know. And I am so excited to be joined by you today. So do you want to just go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Megan. I am in welding,
That
so
is
I'm to be here.
that is amazing. So how did you get interested in welding?
So I graduated from high school a year early, and I kind of just thought nursing. So I started at USI, the University of Southern Indiana, in their nursing program, and to be honest, I did not like any of it. So I decided that that was not the route for me. And I kind of quit school for a little while and just kind of wanted to take some time to figure out what I did want to do because I had no clue. Um, so I was actually watching a TV show and there was this woman who was welding, and I was like, that would be so cool. And I was talking about it with my family. So yeah, it was kind of just like a spur of the moment, just like that would be so fun and different. So that's what I decided to do.
That's awesome. Okay, so how do you become a welder? Is it a trade school?
So I'm attending the university, or I'm sorry, I'm attending Ivy Tech Community College.
Okay.
So right now, I am going into my second semester there, and I am getting I'm getting certified right now. So you can get certified, technically certified, and you can also get your associates.
Okay.
So my path that I'm taking is to just do them slowly. I'm getting my certificate, and then I want to start working, and then slowly working my way up to more education.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's so cool. I didn't know that there were different levels to it. So that's really cool to hear.
Yeah.
Do you know what you want to do with it afterwards, or are you just kind of going with the flow?
There are so many options at this point. There's so many things being thrown at me, so many different opinions from everyone that I have no clue.
Okay. Well, you've got time. So that's
Yeah.
awesome that you're going to get to like learn and really figure out what you want to do with it. So obviously, my platform is about empowering women in male dominated career fields. So I have to ask, what has it been like being a woman in welding?
Um, it has been honestly a struggle. When I got my equipment, which was provided through the school, um, everything they had was too big for me. I am a pretty small person, but they gave me all the smallest things that they had, and they were like, it's just not going to work. So I had to wait for the special ordered stuff to come in, and even that is too big for me. I'll have to. We have gloves, and
Mhm.
they are massive. I have to wear two pairs of them so that like they don't fall off when
Oh
I'm working.
no.
So it's definitely been a learning experience on how to make everything that they have work for me personally,
Right.
because I much smaller than the typical person that would be going through this.
Okay. So like a lack of accommodations, is that something that you would like to see, change moving forward?
Definitely. Yes, with their program, and I'm sure with a lot of programs, it's not geared towards people who are shorter or smaller or um, anything like that, really.
Right.
We have work tables that don't really go low enough for me, chairs that my feet don't touch the floor. They have a step stool with my name on it.
I love
Yeah.
that. Okay, so talking about like moving forward, making the welding industry more accommodating for women, we talked about like the equipment and the sizing issues, is there anything else that you see that you would like to help make a difference in moving forward?
I think it would be a lot more warming environment if
Okay.
walking you saw more women there with you, because it can be very nerve-wracking to walk into a room and be the only woman in there.
For sure. Absolutely. So, and you said you decided to do this because you saw a woman on TV doing it. So that
Yeah,
representation was obviously very important to you. That was how you were able to get into it.
it was definitely.
So I'm very excited to have you here today, especially because now you're getting to be that representation. I hope, a little girl is watching this who wants to be a welder and she sees someone and says, oh, I can do it because she's doing it.
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
So on the topic of, this series is geared towards women entering these male dominated career fields or kind of questioning moving forward, what advice would you have for someone who maybe wants to start out in welding and is unsure or uncertain?
I think from my experience, what I have learned, it's very important to travel the path that you want to take and not the path that others see you taking. Um, and I say that because when I told my family I want to go to welding school, I want to be a welder, there was a very large majority of them that said, why? Why would you want to do that? They have seen me be very girly, and they did not see it at all.
And now you're out here killing it. How does it feel, making that progress where you are now, looking back at when you started and everyone was kind of like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so starting out, I knew nothing, and that made me very nervous going into something where I had no knowledge whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But very quickly, I um, started to progress and just really succeed. Um, it's only been 8 weeks so far, and I have learned more than I thought I ever would, really, about the whole thing as an entirety.
What is something you wish you knew going into welding?
Um, that prior knowledge really isn't a necessity. You will be taught everything you need to know. And you don't know if you're going to be good at it until you try it, because I had never tried it before, and I can say with confidence that I am one of the best in my class.
That's what we like to hear. That's awesome. Okay. So what does your class size look like?
Um my biggest class has about 11 people in it.
Okay.
My has 5.
And besides you, how many are women?
3.
Okay. So
And
we're getting there, but still
yes.
would love to see more.
Yes. I was told by a professor that this is the largest amount of women they've had in the past, I think, 5 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. So you're helping move that forward, which is really, really cool. And you know, oh, I just completely lost my train of thought. I think one of the most important things is like realizing what you were talking about earlier, like what your path is going to be doesn't always pan out as you think it will. I remember when I started college, we went to my like orientation and they were talking to us and they were like, yeah, most of you in this room are going to change your majors. And my mom was like, no way, she's not changing her major. Sophomore year, first day of school, I called my mom, was like, hey, we gotta change, this is not it. So I think that is like a really big and important takeaway, and I'm really glad that you brought that up, because I think a lot of people are very stuck on, I need to be on this path, and if it doesn't work out, this is the like end all be all. So
Yeah. And this isn't related to my welding, but I had a friend who her entire life, um, she told me she's gonna be a doctor, she's gonna be a surgeon. She has said that her whole life, and she got to college, second semester, she changed to law school, she just she just changed her mind.
Yeah, and that happens. And I think it's important to tell and show people that it's okay to make those changes and to realize that your path is fluid and it shifts.
Yeah, even if it's something you never saw yourself doing, I would have never imagined I would be doing this.
And it's amazing that you are in it and killing it now. And I have just absolutely loved getting to hear your story. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Is there anything else that you would like to share? Any advice, final words of wisdom, anything you've learned over the year?
I think that if there's something that you want to try, even if you think you might not be good at it, you should try it, because you never know. And I would have never seen myself here even 6 months ago.
Well, that is so, so exciting. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me today and for just speaking a little bit on your experience. It has been incredible getting to speak to you. Thank you for reaching out to me and letting me interview you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed the experience as well.
Thank you so, so much.